Have you been feeling disconnected or stuck in your head lately? If your answer to that is yes, you're not alone and you're in the right place. Today, Annie and I are talking about grounding and why reconnecting with Earth might be the simplest way to feel present again. I'm Diane G. I'm an Akashic Records reader and emotional energy healer, and this is Whole Cloud Connect. Hello and welcome, everyone. I'm honored to be joined today by someone we all know and love. She's an elder of the Swinomish Tribe with roots connected to the Sauk-Suiattle, Yakama, Nisqually, and Swinomish peoples. But in the community, we fondly call her Mama Gaia's favorite child. And, it's a well deserved title. So, everyone, please welcome Anniebear of Standing in Light with Anniebear.
Oh, thank you. Oh, hugs,
Hi,
sweetheart. That
Annie.
was
Hello,
so
everyone.
wonderful. Hello,
Thank you for
everyone. It
accepting
sounds,
the invitation to be here, Annie Bear. I'm so honored. Like, I can't think of a better person to talk about this topic more than you. I've been
thank you.
putting this topic off because I really wanted to talk about this with you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Oh, you're very
Grounding is
welcome.
important.
It really is. With the
Yeah.
energies nowadays, some people might
Yeah,
feel like it's too much. So this is a topic that's very timely, I think.
I think so too. I'm having to listen more softly to my own intuition because of the energies coming in, and it's becoming more important. I feel for us to differentiate between what is our energy
Yeah,
and what is the collective energy.
yeah,
And make a note of that as we feel those, mark a boundary, spirit team, and they're excited to see us. I feel like we're toddlers in a way, sort of realizing that, oh yeah, okay, we have all
that's
this
what I
power and
felt.
we don't know how to use it.
That's what I
So,
felt about 2 years ago. Like all of
yeah,
these things, I'm feeling all of these things, and I don't know. I don't know how to deal with it. So I hope
yeah,
this episode reaches the people who
yeah,
were like me 2 years ago, who's just confused about
yeah.
things and feeling things, and they don't understand what's happening. So I just want to say hi to the people in the chat. Thank you everyone for being here. The first person who's here was Leah. Hi, Leah.
Hi.
And Lulu is here. John Timoteo is here. Barbara Hartlove is here. Hi, Barbara.
Yay.
Rikshi. Hi, Rikshi. Thank you so
Richie.
much, everyone, for being here. Brina is here. Lori's here.
Oh,
Rossi is here. Hi, hi, Liz and
oh,
all. Sarah Boyles. Hi. Oh,
hello.
Sarah Broyle. Sorry. Lori and Sonia Claiborne is here. Later on, I might not be able to say hi to you, but please know that we see you and we're very grateful that you are here. Oh, and especially to the people who might be lurking, we see you
Yeah,
as well. We feel you,
yep.
and the people who might be watching this later. So to those people who are watching the replay, hi. I hope you stick around. Hello, Kaylee. Diana is here. Hi, Diana.
Hello. Hi, everybody.
Hi,
It's nice
everyone.
to see you.
Yeah. So Annie, I'm really glad that you're here for the first Soul Cloud conversation. So when we
I'm
talk,
so honored.
the honor is mine. But when we talk about grounding, it can be confusing. Like in preparation for this show, I googled what grounding is. Grounding.
Mm,
And
yeah.
then I got like 10 different definitions.
Oh, wow,
So
really?
so I'm curious to
Oh.
know, what does grounding mean for you?
For me, I consider it grounding when I greet the day. I go outside, I step outside of my slippers on the bare ground, and I say, thank you for this day. Thank you for helping me. And that attitude of gratitude is like magic. And then I say prayers out loud and I ask for protections. I ask for guidance. I say, name off my family and family members. I mention my spiritual family here in this community are included in my prayers in the morning. I ask that I do a good job. Like before I come on with you today, I go outside to my tree and say, very much grounded with that tree, feeling the energy of that tree, feeling like an apex of energy in a pyramid fashion below my feet. And when I feel that grounding, you know you've grounded well when you feel soft, when your energy expands, because
Oh,
that's what naturally happens. When you're very, very grounded, your energy relaxes and it expands. So the concepts and the ideas and the questions that might be in your aura, in your mind, in your thoughts, um, begin to find their answers. The answers begin to take shape when you're very, very grounded.
it
So,
does.
yeah, yeah.
Wh- I'm curious because whenever I feel ungrounded, like I feel like my energy is being pulled up. Have you ever felt that way as well?
When my mental body is overstimulated, I am
Oh,
a very cerebral person and I have lots of ideas and I really like that. But when my mental body is overstimulated, I'll feel pressure, very much like you describe, and
yeah.
rubbing the, oh man, I need to ground. I need to eat some root vegetables. I need to eat some actual meat.
Hmm.
Um, I need to do things that ground me, like saging, like
Yeah.
using water or rose water, or saying, oh, thank you, mama. Oh, thank you, mama. Just go outside and breathe, and you'll see trees and you'll see how they grow, because everything here in the plant and tree kingdom is very, very grounded. So
It really
communing with
is.
them
It
and
really.
spending time with them, they naturally will help your energy to just soothe and relax and just settle down, settle
Yeah.
down a little bit, because it's okay that our mental body gets overstimulated or emotional body can get very overstimulated.
Yeah.
And when we start crying at every little thing, and when everything that we hear feels like it's happening to us,
Mhm.
step away because you're overstimulated, you know. And I think as our clairvoyant gifts and clairaudient gifts and all of our clairs are coming in, the more we ground, the more energy can expand. Our own energy can expand so that we can recognize those frequencies that align with us.
Yeah.
That will help me. That stone, that food, that tree, that person, that activity is in alignment with where I'm at. I
Yeah.
understand that. I'm curious about it. You know, your curiosity is a real key because
It is.
yeah, yeah.
It's
Well,
very interesting that you say that because we're overstimulated. That's why we're kind of feeling ungrounded. Because what I'm hearing about the people sometimes in the chat is that
yeah,
they feel ungrounded a lot of times. And people around us are also might be feeling ungrounded. And it makes sense that people are overstimulated. That's why they're grounded with all the things that have been happening, like stressful times, the political situations and the digital age. We're always in our phones, or most of the time, at least the younger generations are. It makes sense why many people feel very ungrounded nowadays.
yeah, it
We
does.
have, yeah. So,
I've just recently been able to identify in my soft thinking, like when you're cooking or cleaning and you've done it 1,000 times and you're wiping down the counter, you're washing your dishes, or you're stirring the pot, and you'll have thoughts. I've just started to recognize this. You'll have a thought, and if you mark that thought, like that thought wasn't me,
mhm,
that was the collective, or that was an intrusive thought, just say very briefly, guides and angels, mark that boundary, mark that as a boundary. And if you keep doing that, you begin to hear, like, what does my inner voice sound like versus my overstimulated mind who's just throwing out garbage because it's heard garbage, throwing out scenarios, throwing out what ifs.
yeah,
Is that really my voice? Or is that the collective that I'm hearing? Because we are so powerful that we attract what we think about. So
Yes.
as we develop spiritually, we begin to really guard our energy and really say, well, I'm going to use discernment
Mhm.
with where I'm at, what I pay attention to, what I give attention to. Because I don't want to be giving my power away. I don't want my energy to be frittered away like that.
That's very
I
helpful,
hope that was, yeah, I
learning
hope,
discernment.
yeah. And it takes time, but
Yes.
it's going to become more and more important that we do that.
Yes. And I find that grounding helps with that.
It does. It helps us carry our power in a way that is personal to each of us, because we're all related. We're all
Yes.
here for this purpose. We all chose to be here at the same time because we're crazy.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
Why are we
We're
here?
we're wildly confident and very brave. And we chose to come here, and we'd wake up under these circumstances, in these countries, in these societies, in these cultural constructs. And we'd wake up with this lineage at
Mhm.
this time and walk forward whatever light and soul light we came in with,
Yeah.
whatever soul light and memories that are intuitively blended in with us, and that we would stand in our light and we would not say things we didn't know. We would feel free to say, I don't know yet. I'm remembering that. I'm learning that. I'm curious about this. We
Yes.
would be authentically ourselves and just stay grounded, because that bond with mother is real. And a lot of the things that are shown to us, all the shiny things, not all of them are real. You know, not
That's true.
even all the people that are presented are real. So, discernment's going to be more and more important, I
Mhm.
think. Yeah.
Barbara Hart loves a very interesting has a very
Oh,
interesting comment here.
thank you.
My guides talked me into it.
There you go. There you go.
They talked you
Exactly.
into coming here.
Oh boy.
And I want to
Well, we're,
highlight some of the comments
oh,
previously.
good.
Barbara also says, so much info coming so fast. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why people become overstimulated, I think. And Richie
Yeah.
says, so many definition is probably a reflection of the time we are and the evolution of language. Yeah. Previously,
Hmm.
grounding, I only heard grounding in like an electricity class. And it's when you plug an appliance to the ground so that you don't get electrocuted.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think it's applicable to people because when we put our feet down on earth,
Mm.
we absorb electrons from earth and it kind of also changed our energy. At least in the scientific sense it does, but now that I'm more sensitive to energy, I feel like it's just an exchange of energy. I feel it more in my body than in my head.
Oh, okay. And are you noticing changes in your diet, changes in your needs of what you like, how much sleep you need, how much food you need, how thirsty you are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Recently I've been feeling that. Like there are times when I just want to eat carbs,
Mhm.
like and chocolate. And they feel grounded when I do that. But there are also times like I feel like I don't want to eat anything. I just want to drink water.
Yeah.
And I just listen to my body and it helps me feel grounded.
Does this go hand in hand, do you feel, with any of the inner healing that's taking place?
I think so too. Like my
Yeah.
body has been consuming more energy and carbs is like the fastest way to burn that or the
Mhm.
fastest nutrients to burn.
Mhm.
So I think that's why. But I'm not entirely sure. I don't want to I don't have to know everything. I
Yeah.
just go with the flow.
It's just, I like to, I play this game with the universe. I play this game with Creator. And I decided to start playing this game in my 20s. And I decided that I would look to nature for my clues. And I would talk to Creator often,
Mhm.
out loud, and say, I have a question about this. I don't quite understand this. Can you help me understand this, Creator? What is it like to be clairaudient? Am I really a seer? Am I a medicine woman? What does that look like? And look for clues in the animal kingdom and look for clues in the natural world, because I trusted the natural world.
Yes.
And that led me to grounding in a really natural way because that was where I was looking for my confirmations.
Yes.
Because um, nature is steady. Nature is rock solid steady. It goes through changes and metamorphoses, but there's always a point. There's always a story involved that I am a part of that story. And people can change and come and go, and people are wonderful, but
But let's leave it at that. We trust
but
nature.
yeah, but
So
trust
you're
nature.
talking about when you feel that way, you go back to nature and go back to yourself. That what grounding methods do you use that you can recommend to people?
Um, Standing barefoot and saying prayers out loud, putting your hands on rocks, on trees, and talking to them out loud, asking things like, I believe that I am a spiritual being having a physical experience. Can you confirm that for me? And start asking questions and pay attention to who shows up and write it down. Who shows up? Is it a squirrel? Is it a bird? Is it a worm? And don't laugh at worms because they are brilliant soil. They
They
create
are.
soil. They're brilliant.
Yeah.
They are amazing builders. And everything on earth, all of the animal kingdom and plant kingdom, each of them have medicine and each of them have a purpose, and they all know what their purpose is. As humans, when we're humaning, we're the only ones that don't know our purpose, that we try to figure it out.
Yes.
Now, so it's helpful to go talk to the ones that actually know all about purpose,
Yeah, they're much
you know,
older than us.
and ask them. Yeah, ask them. I think it is my purpose to shine now. I think it is my purpose to remember now. Please help me, and boundaries. They're so good about teaching about boundaries.
Yes.
So as humans, it sometimes takes us a little bit longer because we feel like in order to please people or our families or whatever, that we kind of forget about our boundaries until we're in trouble or we've gotten hurt in some way. And it's actually respectful of the soul being you are and the spirit that you are. It's and to nature to have boundaries. Nature does. You
That's
know?
true. Like whenever there are things that are very complicated, sometimes all we need to do is turn to nature and observe nature
Mhm.
and we get the answers. And I love that you're talking about like putting the question out there because
Yeah, yeah.
sometimes that's all that it takes to get the answer. Like most of the time I get questions from viewers like how do I connect with this or how do I connect with that? Sometimes that is the answer. Put the question out there and then wait for the things to come in and notice the subtle things because most of them are subtle.
Well, that's true. There's a question I asked the universe today. I heard someone I respect and admire, Sterling, psychic medium. He said a week or so ago, he said that elementals are not, he said that fairies are myth. And so I went outside on my walk today and I said, if that is true, then how do I connect with them? Because I'm connecting with rocks and crystals in a new way.
Mhm.
If I get quiet, I actually am starting to feel when I hold a stone, I'm starting to feel that there's a frequency in me. It's very subtle that is aligning and responding to the very frequency that the stone holds. And I'm like, okay. So this soft knowledge, I have to be in a quiet, grounded place. I have to be very, very grounded in order to receive that information. So I think the answers that we're starting to ask require us to be grounded so that our energy body can expand and we can feel or hear or know or dream the answer.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
discern the truth.
And discern. And we will learn to discern for ourselves because
Mhm.
if I were to say, well, it must not be true because so and so says it's not true, that's me giving my power away. But if I
Yeah.
go to creator and say, I want to know, is this true? And how do I build a relationship? what is the best way for me to build relationships? Then I'll be using my own experiences for my building blocks of grounding, you know, to ground that knowledge within my own self. Does that answer that?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
And I
Okay.
love the way you're talking about grounding, because usually when people talk about grounding, we talk techniques, but you're talking about it in the way that sounds to me like you have a relationship with Earth, with the universe, and you feel grounded that way. And I think that's very
Yeah.
beautiful.
Oh, thank you. I think we all do. We all do. We're a part of the universe. And the more grounded you are, the more you feel that. There's a
Yes.
relationship there that, like, the first thing to say is thank you. Thank you for helping us. Thank you for helping all of us find each other, like in this community, on this show
Yeah.
with Diane today.
And morning
Thank you.
meditations with you. I mean,
Well,
that's
this is,
lovely.
I think that's how we enter the room because there's a way in, when I go to a new forest, I enter backwards. It sounds goofy, but I enter backwards because when I walk out of that forest, I want to bring all of me with me. So I enter with respect and with love and say, hello, I am here. And they've known I was coming long before I thought of it. They've been like, finally, you know, but I enter that way and then I leave with myself intact. So, and I always try to bring a gift. So if you were to visit your spirit team today, enter, you don't have to enter backwards.
Yeah.
That's just my weird thing I do in the woods. But just enter saying, thank you for helping me. Thank you for loving me, even when I forget all about our relationship. Because I know in spirit, we're all best friends. I picked my bestest friends to be my guides. And those might change as I
Yes.
develop. They should change because we're developing quickly, hopefully,
Mhm.
so
We are.
more and yeah, so it expands. And the more that we allow ourselves to be helped, the more our team expands. The more we surrender to the
Yes.
process of remembering, surrender that the universe loves me and loves all of us, wants us to succeed in what we're doing here. So, because I have a tendency in my youth to think I had to try. And that's kind of the opposite of what
Of
works.
what surrender is, right?
Surrender works. Surrender,
Yeah.
say, I am responsible for my energy. I am responsible for my happiness. I am responsible for my boundaries. So I will be the first one saying where they are. And
I
that
love that.
taking responsibility lets the universe know I'm open to knowledge. I'm open to energy. I will treat it respectfully. I will share my light with others. I am here to inspire. And if you're in that flow, you make yourself available for more universal energies. And the more you ground, the more you'll be able to retain. It will be able to, you'll have room to carry it. Do you know what I mean?
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I love that
Yeah.
you brought up like entering a forest backwards. We have a similar thing
Oh,
here in our culture, and
oh,
that's saying tabi tabi po, and that means please move a bit because I'm coming in. It's a
yeah.
way of saying respect. You're not saying it rudely, like "Hey, I'm coming." It's a
Yeah.
way like I'm coming. I don't want to step on you. Please move aside. I think
Yeah.
it's also like setting boundaries the same way
Yes.
that you're doing, because you want to leave with your energy intact and not leaving anything behind.
Yes. Yes. Just
I
gifts. I mean, maybe the gift is look at you, beautiful tree. Look at you being so beautiful. That's a
yeah.
gift. Or in the morning, you hear birds sing, you say, oh, pretty song. Oh, what a pretty song. Because I like to think I read it in a book. It's not my original thing. I read it in a book years ago and it stuck with me. It was like greet each day like a young maiden. And so, and the birds are singing the day awake. They're singing the world awake. Every day they do this, every day. So try to greet every day like, hello, beautiful day. Even if it's raining, that just means you have to cover up your head. It doesn't mean it's not a beautiful day.
You know, you can play in the puddle instead of being pissed off
Yeah,
about the rain.
exactly. Exactly. And I live in the Pacific Northwest. I mean, I went for a walk today. I came home and I had to put half my clothes in the dryer because I had two coats on and I was completely drenched. But it was just still, and I had on, but it was still a beautiful walk. I just
Yeah,
happened to get wet.
I love your perspective about this.
Yeah.
So, Annie, I watched a lot of your videos, and one of them was talking about grounding in a way that's kind of related with our astrological signs. I don't know if you remember this video. You're just talking, I think you were in front of a fire and you were talking about how grounding can look different for people.
Mhm.
Do you still feel that way that grounding can look different for people?
I don't remember that video, but if I was talking in front of a fire, sometimes stuff kind of comes through. Um, I know grounding can look different. You
Mhm.
can ground before a fire. If you sing, it will burn higher. The flames will go higher. You can ground. One of the ways I grounded when I was young was I would go naked into a stream, an ice cold stream. That will get you in a moment. You be in a now then. But that's another way.
Way to feel in your body.
Oh yeah, that will get you all the way back in your body. And if you're a woman who's menstruating, it's a holy work to sit upon the ground while you're giving blood and share that with Mother and thank her. I used to attend women's lodges when I was younger, and we would drum together once a month and honor that time. Um, you can eat grounding foods. One of the ways, if you need to get grounded really quickly, like let's say you're working and there's a lot of people around you and they're not spiritual at all. And you want to stay grounded. You want to keep
Yes.
your boundaries up so you can just ask your guides and angels, I'm going into work today. I want to do my work honestly and well. Please bubble me up and let's put some shields up. My energy is my own. And if people are talking too much and it's getting hectic, you could press in on that spot just below your belly button and push on that until you feel your heartbeat. Breathing in while you do so, and that will ground you quickly. That will help you to remain in your own energy. Um, Sometimes in the outside world, the political world, for instance, I don't watch the news, haven't had cable for decades. But I think it's sort of like a test, like, will you watch the dancing riot of maelstrom of mess? Will you allow it to pull you off your center? I mean, you have to know enough to be aware, especially if you're going to travel. But after a while, you don't miss it. When you first get rid of it, you think, oh no, I don't know a million things that are going on, and I haven't seen the bazillion commercials of stuff they want me to buy.
There's an
But
initial fear of missing out.
yeah, yeah, but that goes away, and you're like, oh wow, it's much easier to stay in the present.
Yes.
But when you have children or you have a job or you have people who are pulling upon your time, um, carry a grounding stone, go to the river, go to the beach, pick up a rock that you love, thank it, ask it first, would you be my friend for a time? If you feel that it's appropriate, leave a gift, pull out a piece of hair, give it to the wind, give it to say, thank you very much.
For the
I will
rock.
either
Yes.
bring you back to where I found you, or I will follow my guidance. And then take it home, put it in your pocket, and every time you touch it, that will connect you with earth. And remember that Mother loves all her children, the ones you like, the ones you don't. She loves all her children. I take walks sometimes and I pretend.
Hmm.
This happened to me like a year and a half ago. I was walking and I'm like, what if I was an earth mother? What if I had to walk to a school that's about a mile from our home and I had to go pick up a bunch of unruly kids? I would still love them, even if they were in trouble. I
Yes,
would
because they're your
still love
kids.
them. They're my kids. And I would bring them home, and and sometimes the one who's in trouble is needing a little extra love, needing a little extra help, needing some boundaries,
Mhm.
needing something,
Yes.
and I think mother feels that way. So I think that's how I can comprehend that she loves all her children and everybody's waking up at exactly the right time for them. Because we said we'd come here as a soul group, we'd wake up at different times because we're creating change.
Mhm.
And it wouldn't work if we all woke up next Tuesday, you know, or last year. We have to do it in these herky jerky stages in order to move the puzzle, in order to shake things loose.
I'm getting goosebumps on that because I see it in our community. Like,
Yeah.
we all wake up in different periods, and
Yeah.
then we kind of help each other out. Wherever we
Yes.
are in different stages, we kind of,
Yes.
reach out and help someone who's waking up or who's in a different stage to,
Yeah.
navigate the changes that we're all feeling. And it's what I really
It's
appreciate about this
beautiful.
community. It is. It
Me,
really
me
is.
too. I like if we, like Diana Bowles, will help us understand an astrological aspect. Her and Val will
Yeah.
do a show, or Diana will do something, she'll share something with us. Or
Yeah.
Allie in the Dream Show, and Terry and Kelly and everybody, helping each other. And I really love that because not one of them ever, ever, ever comes across as, well, I know just about everything.
Yeah.
Nobody acts that way. We're all like, I saw you shine. Oh, it's beautiful. Keep shining. We're all uplifting one another to be
Yeah.
our most authentic selves. And that's what growth looks like. It's not competitive,
Yes.
you know, it's
I love
development.
that.
Yeah.
It is. And
Yeah.
that's really something that I appreciate about the community.
Me too. Me too.
So, thank you so much for this lovely conversation. I want to bring the people in the chat in.
Okay. Okay.
Because on Soul Cloud and on Soul Cloud Connect, we do readings for people
Yeah.
during the second part, and I want to bring
Okay.
it back in to
Thank
really integrate what we talked about for the
you.
people. And you know what's really interesting about doing live readings like this is that even when you're not drawn, some of the messages can resonate for you.
Oh,
And even if
definitely.
you're like
Yeah.
watching the replay
Yeah.
and you hear a message from someone and it resonates for you, take it, it's yours.
Yeah.
And these are very timeless.
Yeah.
So for the people in the chat who are here live, please type in hashtag Earth. We are going to answer a question. What small action will help me ground into the present moment? So if this is something that you're interested in, type in hashtag Earth to do that, to enter the draw. We will be drawing randomly for the people to read for. Ta-da. And if you only need to enter it once, if you've entered it before, I think you're in. But it doesn't harm to do it again if you want to. I want to say hi to people who came in a bit late before we
Okay.
draw we draw for people. So Cindy Shea is here. Oh, Lynn GP is here. Hi,
Hi.
that's my sister. Hi,
Hi.
Kaya May. Hi, Garnet.
Hi.
Hi, Barbara Bergman. Yes, we see your messages.
Hi.
JCat Lady is here. Linda Keltzer is here. Crystal Connors is here. And I'd like to take
Yay.
this opportunity to invite everyone to please subscribe to Anniebear's channel. Her details are in the description of the show.
Thank you.
So you just have to go there and click on her link. She's an amazing, amazing
Ah,
person.
thank you.
Okay. Oh, Kayan is here. Thank you, everyone, for being here. We love spending time with you.
Yeah.
It feels kind of weird, Annie, that I'm not reading the Akashic Records prayer at this point.
Does that feel strange?
It
Well,
feels strange,
I
but in a
moved to
good
get a
way. I feel
different
like,
deck.
yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like this is growth.
I like that. I like that because you do that very, very well, but I like to see you do other things you know. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And
Oh,
I'm pulled to use a different deck for this. I'll be
okay.
using a beautiful deck called Divine Dog. I
Oh,
first saw this on Mark Affa's channel, The Spirit Whisperer. He is delightful. Everyone, please check him out. But I'll be using those cards today.
Okay. I will be using Below the Surface deck. It's a water based deck,
Oh, okay.
but it's very good for grounding messages. And then the Self Care Wisdom cards by Richardson. And of course, the Anniebear
Oh,
Oracle deck.
oh,
I
thank
love
you.
this one.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So let's draw for, let's see, 4 people to read for.
Okay.
Okay. When your name is called, please say hi in the chat so we know that you're here. Tiffany Teasdale, congratulations. And please say hi in the chat.
I think I'll draw a card from 2 decks.
Okay. Chimenewodi. I hope I didn't butcher your name, but congratulations. Please say hi in the chat so we know that you're here. Garnet McCleary Prize, congratulations, and please say hi in the chat. And last for this round, Cayenne54, congratulations, and please say hi in the chat. Okay. So I'm just going to read out the names again. I have Tiffany Teasdale, Garnet McCleary Prize, Chimenewodi, and Cayenne54. Please say hi in the chat. Okay, I got Cayenne, so we're still waiting for Chimenewodi. But while we're waiting for that, let's start reading for the people who are already here. I'm just going to keep eye on the chat. Oh, we didn't talk about this before we started the show, but would you like for us to read alternately, or let's read for for all of them?
I will follow your lead.
Okay,
Whatever
then
you
let's
like.
each draw a card for all the people that we drew,
Okay.
if that's okay. Okay. So
Okay.
first person we are reading for today is Tiffany Teasdale. So what small action will help Tiffany ground into the present moment? And if you're ready, Anniebear, please go ahead.
Okay. The first card I got for you was Clarity. It is right under your nose. So your guides and angels are on the job. And the clues are right under your nose today, right now. And the second card I got for you was this card number 13 from the deck that I created. And it says, Mother, Daughter, Grandmother, Granddaughter, the links are within. They're within you. Your love walking around. So those are the cards I got for you. I hope that that's helpful to you. What did you get?
So I got 2 cards for Tiffany as well. The first card that I got is called Intention. And it says, what if the only resolution you made was to love yourself more today, Tiffany?
Oh,
So what does self-love mean
oh.
for you? Do that today. It's going to help you ground in the present moment. And the second card that I pulled for you is called Shine. And it says, don't dim your light. The world needs your unique talents and gifts. Shine brightly. So to me, that speaks about authenticity. Be your own authentic self and take up the space that you well deserve in this earth.
Yeah.
So I hope that helps, Tiffany. And thank you so much for letting us read for you. Oh, okay. Chimenewodi is here, so let's read for Chimenewodi next.
Okay. I got this card for you. Tenderness. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Tenderness. Gentle, loving care. That will ground you in the moment. And the second card I got for you was card number 39. Sing your authentic song. Be yourself, authentically yourself in as many ways as you can. That is how you sing your song. And doing that will ground you. It will, because it will get you right in the now. You'll be in the now when you do that.
I love that. So, the card that I pulled for you is called Let Your Heart Lead You. And
Oh,
it says you hold an internal roadmap. This is a card about discernment. Whenever you're feeling doubtful, and we talked about this, Annie and I talked about this earlier during the show. Whenever you feel like you don't know the answer, go within and you can ask the universe about it. And since I drew you a card from the water deck, connect with water. I feel like that's an element that is very connected with you. So I hope that helps, Shimene Mori. Shimene Mori. I really hope I'm not butchering your name.
that sounds musical.
It does.
It does. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. So thank you for letting us read for you, and I hope that helps. So next up is Garnet McCleary Prize.
Hi, Garnet. Thank you for being here today. The first card I got for you was excellence. Do your best. You can't ask for more than that. To just do your best. Do your best to ground and be in the moment. And the second card I got was the 3 card, and it's called Perspective. Because when I was painting this card, I started it like this, and I wasn't happy with the way it was turning out. And I was moved to turn it sideways, and this is why it's called a butterfly named Ta-da! Changing perspective. It's all about perspective and being in the flow. So even when you think you're not, you are. You are in some kind of flow. So just do your best, you'll be fine. Thank you.
So Garnet, I pulled 2 cards for you, and this is mind blowing because the second card that I pulled for you is this one. It's the perspective card.
Oh, wow. God, whoa. What are the
Whoa!
odds?
And the second card that I pulled for you is called Pause Know the Land. I don't know if I'm holding it correctly. Is it this way, Anniebear? Pause Know
Um,
the Land?
sure. Yeah, yeah.
This way.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Pause Know the Land. And with these 2 cards, I feel like one way for you to ground in the present moment is by walking. Because knowing the land, it feels like connecting to the ground. So that's one of the small actions that you can take to help you ground in the present moment, Garnet.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I hope that helps. And thank you for letting us read for you.
Is Garnet in England?
I think
I'm
so.
just, I think so too. I
Let me
bet
know,
it's
Garrett.
beautiful.
Let us know in the comments if you're from England. And last for this batch, we have Cayenne 54.
It's another cool name.
It is.
Hold
I think of
There's
peppers.
got some cool names going on today. Me too. I got celebration. Acknowledge your victories. Acknowledge your victories. I love dogs. I love
Yeah.
this photo. You're here, you're on the planet. You came voluntarily. Just in that, you're a hero. You volunteered to be here and you're here. And the second card I got actually goes really well with this. It's card number 15. It's called Winds of Change.
Mm.
Winds of change bring clarity. And this makes these 2 together make me think of, even if there's challenges, often something will come up and I will say to myself, we can do this because remember that thing that happened in the past and I got through it and I just did what I needed to do and I got through it and I will get through this too. So sometimes I really acknowledge all the victories. It's the weekend, whatever happened last week, pat yourself on the back, rest, just rest today, please. Before you start anew tomorrow. So I hope
I
that's
love that.
helpful to you, Cayenne.
And since you're talking about rest, Danny Bear, the card that I pulled for Cayenne is number 43. And it says time to reflect in nature. So when you do rest, Diane, do it in nature. And there's also a second card that I pulled for you. This from the below the surface deck, and it says power of choice. And the way it speaks to me is that you have the choice to where your intention goes and where your attention goes. In this week, you're being called to rest. So put your intention and attention to getting some time for yourself and taking care of yourself this week, Kayan. And that's a small action that can help you ground in the present moment. So I hope that helps. And thank you for letting us read for you. Garnet is saying dogs are great grounding.
Yeah,
They really
aren't they
are.
though? I can't think of a creature that's more adorable and lovable and is in the moment.
Yeah.
Dogs are just in the moment, and that's why I think that's why they're so joyful. They're not
Yeah.
worrying about where's anything,
Yeah.
They're
They
incredible.
like rolling in the grass,
Yeah, or
just
something,
being in the moment.
Yeah, yep, you're right.
Oh, you're very
Absolutely
welcome,
right.
Kayan. Okay. We're done with the first four. How about
Oh,
in the
okay,
next one, we do six? We were reading quickly.
okay, okay,
Okay.
sure.
Okay, okay. It's time to draw for another set. Oops, there we go. So if you haven't done it yet, please type in hashtag Earth. And the prompt we are reading for today is what small action will help me ground into the present moment? Sarah Broyles back for the studios. Congratulations, and please say hi in the chat. John Timoteo, congratulations, and please say hi in the chat.
That's Fatima's brother.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, that's Fatima's brother, if I'm not mistaken.
Say hi to Fatima for us, please.
Yes, she's a darling. She is an angel on earth, that one.
She is.
She's
Barbara
so
Hartlove.
very kind. Yay!
Congratulations, and please say hi in the chat. Sarah says hi in the chat.
No, thank you.
Denise
everyone.
McMullen.
Oh, Denise. Happy weekend, Denise.
Congratulations, Denise. And please say hi in the chat. Hi, Judith. You're still here. She says she thought she lost the chat. Oh, I won.
Oh, you won. Yay. I'm surprised that didn't come up sooner.
Yeah, I keep winning on this stuff.
Always, yeah.
I'm a winner.
You're a winner. That's rare.
Sonia Claiborne. Congratulations, and please say hi in the chat.
This is happy music.
Thank you.
I like it.
Gwen Almeida. Congratulations, and please say hi in the chat. Okay, we're still waiting for the people. If there are people who aren't here, we'll draw for some more later.
Well, time is flying again. It's absolutely flying. It happens when we are together. Time just...
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, why?
It's like we just got here. What the heck?
How? Okay, I got Sonia.
Okay.
I also got John Timoteo and Sarah Broyles and Gwen. I got Gwen as well. So we're still waiting for Denise McMullen and Barbara Hartlove.
Okay.
And everyone, please let us know if we're missing something. I noticed yesterday during Gerald's stream that either StreamYard or YouTube was having issues with the chat. So let us know if we're missing anyone. Okay, I see Barbara. So we're still waiting for Denise McMullen.
Okay.
But while we're waiting for her, let's start reading for Sarah Broyles. saying hi in the chat. Oh, you cheeky little.
Well, Sarah, the first card I got was guilt. Turn off the alarm. See that dog? It's like, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I couldn't help it. It smelled really good. So we all have guilt, but we don't need to beat ourselves up about things. The next card really affirms this to me because it's card number 20. It's the card of healing. And let me read what came to me when I was painting this one. Healing has many stages, and frog medicine sings of new beginnings. So pay attention if you hear frogs singing, or if you feel guilt, just acknowledge it. You can talk about it to your guides and angels and creator and mother out loud and say, yeah, I feel guilty about doing that. And this is what I learned from it. And they will imagine them asking you, like, what if I went to creator and said, I kicked a cat today? I mean, for entertainment purposes only. And I told creator that, and creator would say, well, how did you feel about that? And I would say, well, I felt horrible and I don't ever want to do it again. And creator would say, well, then I think you learned a really valuable lesson today. And that would be the end of it. So that's an example for you, hon. I hope that's helpful.
Your guides just wanted me to draw one card for you, Sarah Broyles, but it goes so well with Anniebear's reading.
Okay.
And it's the card called Release. And it says sometimes the best way to grow is to simply let go. So, all in all, I believe this is your guides telling you
I love that
to
card.
release the guilt that you have been feeling and carrying all this time. And I'm feeling it stuck in my throat. So, I also feel like when you feel guilty, you might find it hard to speak. So, let us know if that makes sense for you. And I hope that helps, Sarah.
I love that card.
Me too.
That's beautiful.
Okay, next up is John Timoteo.
Ah, the
Hi, John.
brother of the angel
Hi, Timo.
lady we know as Fatima. The first card I got for you, John, was fear. Face the fear. And I am familiar with this card because it's all about comfort zone. And we as human beings don't like to get out of our comfort zones. We like to stay in them. But growth is just outside our comfort zone. So sometimes facing the fear is just something of I'm going to look silly, I won't know what I'm doing, or, big deal, big deal. I have to face this one myself quite often. So I'm giggling, but I'm relating big time. And the second card I got was this one, card number 38. As above, so below. When in balance, speak. So it's perfectly okay to tell someone, even in your family or your loved ones and dear ones, saying, like, for example, you could say, I'm just going to listen to what you have to say. I know that sometimes I argue with you, but today I'm just going to listen. And then just do that. So I hope that was helpful to you, John. And hello to your sister.
Thank you, Anniebear. And John, the card that I pulled for you is number 45. I think, is it this way?
Yeah.
And it says claim all your energy. And I feel like this also ties in with Anniebear's reading. Because your spirit guides are telling me that there is some I feel like you aren't confident in doing something. And they're encouraging you to take up your space. Say what you want to say and do what you want to do. And that's something that can help you ground into the present moment. Let go of that fear because you can shine and you can
He
claim all your
sings.
energy. Sorry?
He sings.
He sings?
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So
That's
cool.
so admirable.
Yeah. So I hope that helps, John, and thank you for letting us read for you today. Okay, next up. is Barbara Hartlove.
Oh, honey. Oh, honey, look what I got for you. The
Faith, oh
faith
my gosh.
card. Oh my goodness, look at that. You have all that you need. You have all that you need right now to be grounded, to be doing why you're the purpose for you being here. You have everything you need right now. Faith is powerful. Faith is a powerful thing to say, the universe has my back. My guides and
Yes.
angels are with me. Mother Earth loves me. Creator is within me and loves me too. And the second card I got for you is card number 35. Light is your superpower. So don't doubt that for an instant. The fact that you're here on purpose, that you're needed and valued and important. And thank you for being here. So I hope that was helpful to you, huh?
Yes, thank you for being here. I love your energy, Barbara, every time you're in the chat. And
Yeah.
she's one of the early birds, usually.
Yeah.
And I'm
Oh,
very grateful that you're here,
wonderful.
Barbara. So the card that I pulled for you is called Risk. And remember, Anniebear's first card is called Faith.
Yeah.
Your spirit guides are telling you take that risk. Every risk is a success when you're committed to learning and growth. So you might fail sometimes or or make a mistake. It's not necessarily a failure when you risk something and it doesn't go as planned. It might be a learning experience for you for the future. So your spirit guides are telling you, take a leap of faith. We're going to catch you. Take that risk. And that's a small action that can help you ground into the present moment and take up your space. So I hope that helps, Barbara. And thank you so much for letting us read for you. So next person we have is isn't here. I
Isn't
think I
here?
haven't seen Denise in the chat.
Well, we
But
could
next,
read for her in case she listens later. She might listen later because
oh,
she takes
okay,
care of little children sometimes.
okay, let's do
Yeah.
that. Let's read for Denise.
The first card I got for you, Denise, was honor. Look at that. Look at those beautiful faces. Honor. Acknowledge you and me and we. That's interesting. Now, because the second card that I got was card number 49. As we heal, we accept that our higher self helps us through aspects of our male and female selves as we rescue ourselves and all of our littles within, because there are no bad parts. So everything that makes us who we are has value. Every mistake, every regret doesn't need to stay with you. It served its purpose. And thank you very much for being here or listening later in this case.
No, I see her now. She's here.
Oh,
She
good.
said
Oh, good.
hi. And thank you
Oh,
so much
good.
for your help, Stephanie.
Oh, thank
I,
you.
I see the comments better.
Oh, good.
And I'm getting chills again, Annie,
Oh,
because
good.
this goes so well with your reading. I drew two cards for you, Denise,
Yeah.
and the first card that I pulled was choice. And it says, worry less about making the right choice and more about being strong enough to handle any outcome. And what's very mind blowing about this is that the second card that I pulled for you is
Wow.
also about choice. The power of
Wow.
choice. Place your attention on gratitude, is what it says. But I feel like your spirit guides want you to make a choice or are encouraging you to make that choice that you're scared to do. Because whatever choice that you make, it's not the wrong one. Either way, it's a learning
Yeah.
experience
Yeah.
or, you know, so
Yeah.
I hope that helps. And I hope that this small action can help you ground into the present moment, Denise.
Yay.
It's always mind blowing when that happens.
I love that. That's a good sign. I like
It
it. I
is.
like it. Yeah. Oh my
So
goodness,
the
it's the top of the hour already.
it is. So we're just going to finish the readings that we have for
Okay.
Sonia and Gwen, and we'll
Okay.
say bye to people.
Oh,
Okay.
good. So
So
Sonia, whoa.
yes, the next
Okay.
person is Sonia.
You're gonna love this one. Belonging. Find
Oh,
your pack. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Is there nothing on earth that looks more like joy than a dog's face? Find your pack. I think you have. You're here. Thank goodness. And this is card number 48. This one I really enjoyed painting. As we spiritually awaken and heal, we release light codes exponentially. And that happens when we're all together in a group. Suddenly, others of us will have ideas or will feel emboldened, encouraged that we're not alone. We're not ever alone. Thank goodness we've all found one another as we develop, as we go through this and share the laughs and the fun and the screw ups and whatever it is. It makes us part of the community, an authentic experience. And we're
the,
humaning, this is designed to make us look foolish. It's just the way it is. But,
really.
so thank you for letting me read for you.
Thank you, Niver, and thank you, Sonia. What's this is very fascinating. The card that I pulled for you is just one, and it's Bird Tribe's Dancer. And what catches my attention here is the word tribes. This goes well with belonging and belonging to a pack. Find your pack or be a part of the pack is the message that I'm getting. Be a part of the community, which I think you're already doing. So this is the way of
Yeah.
your spirit guides to let you know that you're doing the right thing.
Yep.
You're doing your spirit mission or your soul mission. So I hope that helps you remind yourself that you're doing great, and I hope this helps you ground into the present moment, Sonia.
I think
So
that's
the
so true. Because
it
even just
is
like reading, sometimes doing readings I'm getting more relaxed about it, but sometimes you get nervous and you think, well, look at all the kind people in the community who show up
yes.
and support us as we figure out how to do this and let us read
That's
for
true.
them. Yeah,
Sometimes we get technical difficulties and
yeah,
people still show up, and we really
I
appreciate
know.
that you hold space for us even though that happens.
Yeah,
So thank you,
really.
everyone. Thank you, Sonia.
Oh,
Oh, John, you're so sweet. He says this is absolutely my favorite chat. So much belonging here. Thank you,
oh,
John.
oh, good, good. Whoa.
Oh. And Sonia says my heart just started glowing up. Oh, thank you.
Oh, good.
And Kayan says you were both so inspiring. Thank you.
Oh,
So
good.
glad to you've given me a reason to just rest. Thank you both for
Yes.
being here for us.
Yes.
You don't
My
need a
pleasure.
reason to rest, Kayan. When your body says
Yeah.
you need to rest, go for it. You don't exactly need a reason to.
I liked what you said when I spoke with Diane last week at some point. She said this phrase that I'm like, oh my goodness, I want that in a line of clothing. You said sometimes rest is best. Don't
Yeah,
we all just need a rest? Sometimes rest is best shirt that we can wear
it
to just let
is.
the world know I'm resting today. Be
It's a
gentle.
part of grow. I think it's a part of growing. Resting is part
Yeah,
of
it
growing.
is. Yeah, it really is.
Okay. And last for this round or for this episode is Gwen
Okay.
Almeda.
Okay, Gwen. Well, I hope you like this card. I got the card of choice, and it says, get off the fence. And that reminds me of Yoda. There is no try.
Only do.
There's only do. What's the worst that can happen? You look foolish? That's one thing we're all kind of experts at because we're humaning, We've
That's
all
true.
we've all done that. And the second card I got, which is really, I'm like, you will know what this means. This is card number 5. The paws know the land. Paws are a part of this story too, and they know the land on which they walk. with a child's eyes, calmly learn from the animals around you. So it might be time for you to have a little bit of quiet today. And I don't know if you have pets, but spend a little time with them because they are from the angelic realm, and they go through a whole different process. Like when they go to sleep, they go right back to angelic realm. When sometimes they're dreaming of other things, but they teach us lessons about love. And they love us no matter what, no matter what we look like, no matter what we smell like, they love us always. So let that kind of soak in a little bit. Let that kind of soak in, because that kind of love is real. The love that's dependent on whether someone is pleased or displeased with you, that's not love, honey. So I hope that was helpful. Thank you for letting me read for you.
Gwen says, my cats are
Yay.
angels.
Yes, yes, yes.
It's perfect.
Absolutely. Yep.
Gwen, the card that I pulled for you is called Move. And it says, a long walk is good for the soul. Get outside and allow Mother Nature to lift your spirits. So if you can walk and you're not having trouble walking, Gwen, this might be something that you need to do today to
Yeah.
connect with nature through a walk. And this is something that Anniebear also does daily almost.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Is it was walking in nature and really allowing the energy to flow through you with each and every step that you take. You are connected
Yeah. And do have a game. Ask your angels for a sign in the clouds.
with
Like
Mother.
today when
You're
you're
connected
walking.
to the present moment
Yeah.
today.
Sorry.
I hope that helps, Gwen. No, it's okay. Thank you so much for letting us read for you. Barbara says, I have a shirt that says Self Care Club.
Awesome. Oh, I love that.
I need that
So,
shirt.
me too. Me too.
So that brings us to the end of our readings today and our episode. So thank you everyone for being here, and thank you so much, Annie Bear, for
Oh, thank you for
accepting the
having me.
invitation to come here. This has been a very lovely
Yeah, it has.
experience.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And thank you everyone for being here today. This was a blast.
Thank you so much, everyone. So, Annie
Stay
Bear,
grounded.
where can we find you, and what will you be doing this coming week?
Um, well, remember that Mother loves you. That's what I would want you to take away with this show. Just remember that Mother loves you. I will be on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays doing morning meditation, helping out Terry at Holding Your Space so that she can be teaching classes and do other things. Terry and I are actually going to have a show tomorrow. So
Wow.
I'll be doing morning meditation tomorrow at 7 Pacific. And then I believe Terry and I will be getting together at 9 Pacific. So if you're able to, please join us. It's always a wonderful time visiting with Terry. Yeah. What
Yes,
about you?
please do. Oh, hold on. If you don't want to miss that, make sure that you are subscribed to Annie Bear's channel. The details again are in the description below or in the description of this video. As for me, I will be back again on Wednesday with the lovely Linda de Gonzalez for Into the Ether. We will be doing Akashic Records readings about the topic of love, since it's also February, which is the love month.
True.
And February, for this Into the Ether episode, we will be talking about how love changes you. You know that meme that love changes
Oh,
things, and there's a before and
yeah.
after. Apparently, that also happens to us, and we evolve with the love that we know. And if you're
Yes.
interested in that, make sure that you are subscribed so you don't miss it. And I hope to see you again soon. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you to all the mods who are here to help. And
Thank you.
thank you to everyone who showed up today. And we hope to see you again soon. Peace out and
Bye.
bye.
Bye for now.